Hello, Pisces. It's Reese's Pieces time. Peanut butter jelly time. Hey there, Pisces. I'm so excited for this reading. Why? Because your girl's a Pisces. Yes. So I'm super excited. I try really hard not to be biased in these readings, but you know, when it's your own sign, you gotta like live it up. So Pisces is my sun sign, Taurus is my moon sign, and Virgo is my rising. So just so you guys have a little perspective on your girl. So, without further ado, Pisces, let's get into your reading. At the end, hopefully we'll have time to pull numbers because that's always my favorite part. So far, the only person that actually got numbers this month was Aquarius, and I felt like they were the ones who really needed it anyways. So we'll find out time-wise if we have time to do numbers, but we do have the dice up in this upper corner, so we will get to that. But first, let's start with your reading. So, Pisces, how are you guys doing? I know I've had kind of a rough run of it. I know the energies lately have been really crazy. Mercury and Gatorade is happening in our 12th, homies. Like, yeah, that's right. I said it. Mercury is is going through retrograde in Aquarius. However, it is happening in our 12th house, which is our home. So whatever is happening, it's going to really affect us to a core, like at our core values. And we're really going to be like faced with challenges this month to really be just serious, like be serious about our path, be serious about our life choices and what we feel is best for us. So without further ado, Pisces, we are going to get into this reading. I think we have a card here. Yeah, already I can tell that, like, we've been through it, Pisces, like, repetitively. Some of you may be dealing with, like, a J name because we have the Jack here, the Jack of clubs. So, and then this also might be a twin for you, for some of you. Some of you have gone through a really repetitively hard time with your twin. Because we have 11 here, which is one of the numbers. It's one of the primary numbers, or what they call in numerology a master number. So you don't add this down unless you want to. And even when you add it down, you get 2. So 2 and 11 are usually twin flame numbers. And since you kind of have both here, I'm going to say right off the bat, you guys are dealing with a twin. You guys are having some conflict with your twin. And it's really going to affect you to the core this month, Pisces, because twins mirror each other. So, you know, if you're going through a hard time, then they're gonna go through a hard time. And if they were going through a really good time, then you're gonna go through a really good time and they're gonna have a hard time. Like, it's just how twin flames work. So a lot of you might be dealing with your twin, but those of you who are not dealing with the twin, because I know like not everybody is in contact with their twins right now or have even encountered them yet. Some of you might be, but I definitely get this very karmic energy of repetition. So some of you are just repeating the same cycle over and over again with no like real result, and you're really trying to figure out why. Can we get more cards for Pisces? Yeah, you're at a crossroads here. You're really having to like make a choice. And then you have the Queen of Diamonds. So you definitely, and then here's that 2-2 again. So yeah, some of you are dealing with your twin. And because that's 2 master numbers already at the start of your reading. So 22 and 11 are 2 numbers in numerology that are master numbers. You don't have to add them down. You can leave them as they are. But both numbers are associated with twin flames. So I'm definitely seeing that you guys are either going to come into contact with your twin flame here soon, or you're having to make a choice with your twin flame. But we've already got twins here. Like, we've already got we've already got 11 and we already got 22. Like, you've got the two biggest master numbers already. So, without further ado, Pisces, we're going to find out why this is. Why are you going through this? I'm sorry that you're having to, like, deal with this. I'm going to move these over a little bit so we have more space. Okay. So, okay, so we also have the fish card. So this is you, Pisces. And then I feel at the root cause, we have this 7 of clubs again. And this is the mice card. So I feel like you kind of feel almost like people were, like, using you. Like, you felt used. You felt like you were being used and you didn't really know it. Like, someone was kind of doing this behind your back. But you, like, I don't know. I'm getting a lot. Ooh, we've got a romance card. Okay. So this is definitely about a person. This is definitely about your twin. This is the Ace of Hearts, too. This is someone who really loves you. Oh, this looks like heartbreak. I'm trying to be very non-biased in this reading, but I'm definitely seeing my own personal situation, guys. So, and just so you're aware, I do my own readings before I do collective readings so that my energies are not mixed with yours. So this is very much the collective's energy. This is very much Pisces energy. It is not just my energy. But here in the past, we have the two, the luck card, the clover card. Again, two, you're dealing with a twin. Someone is definitely dealing with a twin. Or a relationship or a soulmate connection. So some of you are going to come into contact with this person. Ways to know that you're coming into contact with your twin flame is random spurts of bliss. And then also telepathic messages from your angels. So if you're seeing 1111, 222, 444, just any type of repetitive number of itself, or even numbers that call to you in a certain way, and you just, like, look it up as an angel number, and boom, it's, like, exactly the message you needed. Those are your angels trying to let you know that you are coming very closely into contact with your twin flame, or that they're going to show back up in your life. For those of you who are separated, because I am seeing some separation here. So for those of you who have not come into contact with your twin flame yet, you're about to. And I think that's really what's going on here, and that's what I'm seeing, is, like, some of you are having a really hard time, and you've been praying and praying for something better. And so your angels have decided that you are worthy of your twin. So, yeah, I got another 4-4 card, so another doubles card. This one isn't a master number, however, this is a card that still is, like, discovery. So someone's discovering this soul connection. I think it's your person. I really feel like your person is, like, discovering that you guys are, like, fated to be together, and I think it really took them a long time to realize it. Which is usually how twin flames work. So you guys actually tend to be, like, right next to each other your entire lives. And then, you know, boom, oh my gosh, what? We're in love, and it's like nothing I've ever had before. Yeah, that's twin flame connection right off the bat. Because you guys mirror each other, so you always stay close to each other. But that doesn't mean you have to be with your twin flame. Like, I want to put that out there right now. Release all attachments to the twin flame connection, and that's when it can actually be a twin flame connection. Like, that's when it can really be a serious thing, is when you don't think to yourself, well, he's my twin flame, I have to be with them. No, you don't. You don't have to be with your twin flame. Twin flames, even though they are like a spirited soulmate connection that you guys have been united in every life. Ooh, you got a counterpart. Yeah, you guys are dealing with your twin. Oh my gosh. And if you're not dealing with the twin, you're about to meet your twin. So Mercury in retrograde is definitely about reuniting twins for Pisces. I can see that now. because you've got your counterpart cards here. You have the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Spades. And these cards in this deck are called the Man and the Woman, and they are literal counterpart cards. This is like divinity telling you that this person is like your divine counterpart. This person is your match. You're meant to be together. Like, wow, that's so cool. That is so cool. But at the same time, like, I feel like you're really going through it here because the birch in this deck is repetition. Like, I always think of a whipping child when I see this card. Like, somebody treated you like a whipping child. Either your twin, like, was really, like, I hope that, because if they physically abuse you, they are not a twin. I'm going to say that right now. They are not a twin. Twin flames cannot come into physical harm with each other. It's just not possible. Your soul contracts are too strong. If somebody puts hands on you, they're not your twin. So if you guys are having like that kind of situation, like, one, seek help. There's always someone out there to help you. And two, this is definitely a repetitive cycle. So I think what it is, though, is what I'm seeing here is that your twin, because this is the Man card who's in the center of this, your twin is trying to make a choice with a karmic situation. Like, that's definitely what I'm getting here, because I don't see this being you, Pisces. I feel like you're too strong for that. You're not going to put up with that. We see conflict and we leave. We don't want to be a part of that. And when we do get involved in conflict, like, we are the ones who will put an end to it, like, flat out. Like, we are not going to play this little immature game of he said, she said, you know, and see, boom, you have the Lovers card, the Heart card at the bottom. Yeah, y'all are in love. Y'all are in love, but someone's lying to themselves. Hello, camera. Sorry if you guys saw my face. I don't look cute today. Sorry. Someone's lying to themselves. Someone's definitely got a mask up. So that's what we're going to find out, is how this person releases that mask and moves on from this, like, very clearly karmic situation. Because they're coming into contact with some serious karma. Yep, that mask card just wants to be out, so we're going to keep it out. I think some of this might be you, Pisces. I think that your person is dealing with a repetitive cycle that they're trying to, like, make a decision about. Because it's clearly, like, weighing down on their funds. And, like, in the past, you guys were, like, either in the past, you yourself, Pisces, were, like, super, super duper lucky, which I think is funny because that's why I chose the name Lady Lucky for my channel name, because I always got called lucky because I just got away with stuff, and we always do. We kind of just get away with things. It's not like we're attempting to. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping these cards out because they keep coming up at the bottom of your deck, and, oh, family, yay. Okay. So, but yeah, we just kind of have natural luck. I think it's just all that water energy that we embody because we don't block things with a hard shell like Scorpio and Cancer. We're 100% our authentic selves all the time because we have no choice to. We have nothing to hide behind. We have no reason to hide behind things. So that's really amazing just to see right off the bat. So in the past, you had really good luck, but now you're kind of hitting this, like, repetitive cycle, this karmic cycle. Round and round and round and round and round and round and round we go. Like, I literally, that's what I'm, like, vomiting here from, like, the spirit world, is that we're just going in a repetitive cycle. And for some of you, you just want to move forward. You just want to see brighter days. So let's look at these cards real fast. Okay. So yeah, this is the repetitive cycle. Your twin, I feel like you are the one who, so one of you is going through the repetitive cycle and the other one is having to make a choice. So we have 1 and 2, 11 and 2. So we've got 2, 2 and 11. So yeah, so whoever is like more the primary person here, they're in a repetitive cycle. And then whoever feels like more like a secondary energy, like maybe you feel like, you know, the submissive one, or the just the one that doesn't wear the pants, as much as I hate that term. Sorry guys, I'm like really, my chakras are really trying to speak to you right now. So I feel like our solar chakra and our sacral chakra are really acting up right now, because I feel like you're getting conflicting energies from this. Because I only burp in readings when like my chakras are trying to tell me something. So some of you are trying to create a more stable situation with this person, but you feel like you're just in a repetitive cycle with them. Like this is never going to end. And I'm going to tell you right now, just before we like get too scared, Pisces, because I know I do that when I'm getting readings. This cycle will end. This person really does love you, and they're ready to be bare with you. Like that's why there's two versions of the man in this. So you always want to make sure that if you are getting counterparts, that the man is the seductive man with the seductive woman, or the Casanova man with the Casanova woman, in this version of the Lenormand deck, because this is the only one I've ever seen that really does that. So, but just so we're back on track, in the past, we felt like we were lucky. Maybe, you know, you had a lot of luck in life and things were going really good for you. And now you're having a turn for the worse because of Mercury retrograde. Or maybe in the past, this person was really lucky. For those of you who already know your twin, this person was really lucky for you, or you felt like you got lucky meeting them. And now you're kind of faced with this like choice of whether you want to go back to this, and like you feel like you're going to end up in a repetitive cycle, but you're not. But you're also being faced with the choice of, do I want to end up in a repetitive cycle, or do I want to move forward and find someone else? Because that can also be an attribution here. Twin flames, this happens all the time. So don't feel like physical abuse, not your twin. Emotional, I mean, it really depends. If this person is being outright nasty to you, cut this person the hell off. But if they're just like lost, and you know they're lost, and you know that this is like, I know us as Pisces, we want to reason everybody's like bad behavior into like just poor emotional reaction, because we're so emotional and we know how other people are feeling. But I definitely get the feeling here that like this person, like you gave a lot to this person and they kind of just took from you. And it was repetitive. Like no matter how hard you tried to like help them, they just kept taking and taking and taking. And it got to the point, Pisces, where you were just like, you know what? I don't need it. Or, you know, that person was like, I'm not getting what I want here. And it's like, all right, go find it then. But I definitely can see that in these cards because of the repetition, the choices, the fish card, which means there was a lot of emotion, but also business and money could have also been a huge part in this. And then the mice card. So this person was, you know, not giving what they were taking. They weren't giving back to the relationship. And then also to, you know, that's where I'm kind of seeing like addictions, consistent problems, inability to like just cut these little mice out of their life. Like I feel like your person is like repetitively dealing with people who are always taking things from their life, and that's why they're mirroring that by doing it to you. And that's not okay, Pisces. Like, that's not okay. I'm not saying that this person, just because they're coming out of this, doesn't mean that they're gonna, like, this behavior is acceptable. Like, this person needs to admit to you that their behavior was unacceptable. And I think that's what you really are looking for in this choice, is that this person is gonna, like, open up to you and, like, not put you through this repetitive cycle over and over again where you feel like you're being beaten. You know, like maybe you're not being physically beaten, but emotionally you just feel like you can't take it anymore. But we're going to move on because that's really sad. But But you are dealing with someone who's very close to you. If it's not romantic, then it's maybe like a friend or a family member. But this is definitely a love reading with the counterparts here. And so we'll get into that. But I think this person is really discovering that you are their counterpart, and that I feel like they are the ones who are wearing the mask, but you, Pisces, could also be wearing a mask, because if this person hurts you, you're really trying to pretend like it doesn't affect you. Like, I don't care. Who are you? See that window? I can look anywhere I want. And look, see, he's staring at you. He's thinking about you. And you're looking out the window, like, focused on your future, wearing this mask, you know? You guys are really discovering how much you care for each other. And you're both trying. That's why this mask is in between the two of you, too. Is because I feel like the both of you are like pretending like you don't love each other, like you don't want a family with each other. And that's like, come on, guys. Let's be real here. This is your twin flame. This is your divine counterpart. You guys need to stop lying to yourselves and just get together. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify the birch card, because I really want to know what this repetitive behavior is. And I'm also going to clarify the mice. I might clarify the mask. I really want to clarify this counterpart. And I want to see if this is your twin or if this is new love that's going to become your twin. I'm definitely seeing twins here, though. This is definitely a twin flame connection. And we're going to find out kind of why it's taken such a turn for the worst in the past, and how you guys are going to be able to fix it. Okay? So, can we get some clarification on these cards, please? Clarification for Pisces. Yeah, so we have the Seven of Swords. So someone was definitely not being honest with themselves. Can we see who was not being honest with themselves here? Was not being honest with themselves here, Spirit? Who was not being honest? I really think it's this card. Yeah, Two of Swords. So it was your person. Your person was not being honest with you about this. I'm seeing your person because the Two of Swords means a relationship. So, and we saw already, Pisces, that you gave so much. You gave so much to the point where you felt like this was just not going anywhere. Can we clarify the birch? Ooh, yeah. See? Nine of Cups. So someone really took from you. Like, you really gave emotion to this person and they just, like, blew you off. Rude. Let's go kick them in the head. Can we get more clarification on the birch card, please? Okay. So, I'm being told to take both of these. I think one of these is actually for the mice. Yeah, the mice card is being clarified by Strength. Oh, but the birch card is being also clarified by the Empress. So, this person, I feel like what really happened is that this person, like, you put a lot of emotion into this, but this person thought that you were like an empress. So, they felt like they didn't have what was necessary to give you that, you know, that kingdom. Like, I keep hearing kingdom. Like, somebody wants to, like, make you a queen or thinks of you like a queen. And their repetitive cycle of being hurt by seductive women, because that's what I'm seeing here. Here, I'll show you. Because, yes, in this scenario, if you're the divine feminine, this is you. But if we're just looking at from, like, what we've already pulled, it looks like this person, like, they've had a lot of, like, bad relationships, repetitively had bad relationships. So they weren't really willing to invest their emotions in this, and then found out later that, like, you were their queen. You were the everything, the end all be all. And, they kind of just left you. Like, they took and took and took, and you just were like, this is over, like, this is just repetitive. We're just going in circles. Like, I'm done. And I feel that because like I said, we're going through it, Pisces. Like, this retrograde happening in our house, in our home, yeah. It's not fun. It's not what we wanted, right? Okay, let's see if we can get the last 3 cards out. Can we get 3 more cards, please, for Pisces? 3 more cards. 3 more cards, Spirit. If we could get 3 more cards for Pisces, there's a lot. Do you want me to take all of these? No, just take 3. Okay, so we're just going to take 3. Okay, they're telling me to put these 2 off to the side. So we're going to, let's finish this up because you guys are running kind of low on time. This is going to be, so someone is like trying to gather strength. Like they knew, here, I'll just lay it out like this. And this is definitely the divine masculine. So the divine masculine in this, and just so you guys know, divine masculine and divine feminine does not specifically mean gender roles. So if you're non-binary or you're in a same-sex relationship, whoever is the most masculine in the relationship and whoever is the most feminine in the relationship are who these people are. But I'm definitely feeling like the divine feminine in this relationship was feeling very neglected and that someone was not being honest about their feelings and not telling their truths. And then this person was like consistently taking from, like the divine masculine was probably consistently taking from you, or people were taking from them, or both even. I'm really getting the feeling like both were happening. And so this person like wasn't ready to, didn't have, I'm getting mixed in energies. Hang on. Okay, so this person is now coming to you to tell you the truth. They're gathering strength because they realized what they were doing and how wrong it was. And now they're coming to try and fix it. But here we have an Empress and a Knight. And I'm sorry, but I just, that's not enough. Someone's matured from being a page, but I don't know that they've matured to be a king or an emperor. So, but we do have the 2 of Cups. So this is a divine union. You guys are destined to be together. But you have to remove this mask. You have to stop pretending like you don't care about each other, or, this person has to stop pretending like they don't care about you, or you need to stop pretending like you don't care about them. This behavior of I don't care needs to stop because you guys are divinely connected and you know it. And I'm seeing it here, so you can't deny it either. But I'm definitely seeing that, like, you guys are going to come back into contact. This person is gathering the courage and the strength to come tell you the truth, to be your knight in shining armor. And yeah, they want to offer you love. They finally realize that they want to offer you love. And I think what this card is really saying, because I've seen this in other readings and I don't agree. I don't think it's necessarily that this person only wants to offer you something small. I think this person believes that what they have, the love that they have, is like all that they have to offer and that it's not enough. And these clouds in the background mean that they're being guided by spirit. So, and that's why I see this river in the background, is their love is so long and so deep like this river, but they think that all that they have, all they possess to give to you is this little cup of water, when in actuality, they have this full river of emotion. And that's just so heartbreaking. Your person and you are like really going through it. But we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So that means like this has really affected your funds. This has really affected their funds, because we're going to talk about money here for a second. But I also feel like this might be stability. I feel like you guys were lacking in stability for a really long time. You just didn't feel comfortable in either of your own skins. So you kind of had to separate. I feel like that's what the separation is, especially with them being like in 2 rows. So this is like you guys both needed to get your ducks in a row. And so spirit separated you so you guys would do that. You guys needed to get your shit together. And that's what this card is telling me, is that like you needed to be split up and act as individuals to come together as a great union. Yeah, so we have the 5 of Pentacles. So I think, yeah, this is going to be a lot of like collaboration. It can be a difficult time if you guys are not careful with the way that you invest yourselves into this. You really have to invest in this relationship for it to work. Because it is destined. You have like the Two of Swords. So you guys are trying to make a decision on how to move forward, on how to like tell the truth and be honest with each other, because you really want this to work. Like, they really want you and you really want them, and you both really love each other, but you're fighting this because of like lack of investment. You guys just don't feel like you have enough for each other. I feel like it goes this way because this is us, Pisces. We are the High Priestess. This is very much like it's not our card, the moon is our card, but this is very much a signet card for us. So some of you may be going in a spiritual path. So I do want to say this did come out in reverse, but I don't feel this energy as being a reversal, but it might be your person who is, mirroring you, your twin, who you may have felt this energy in the past, but you're back up here. You're the High Priestess. You're where you need to be. You are that bitch. And this person is just barely realizing who you are and who you are to them. But not only that, I feel like they're finally using their intuition and being their own high priest and trying to like be intuitive. I feel like they're like low-key trying to summon you too. Like they don't really know what they're doing, but they're just like kind of like praying and wishing for you that you'll come back. I don't think you're gonna go back. I think you want this person to approach you. Yeah, you definitely want this person to approach you. 10 of Cups. Because when they do, you're more than willing to accept them and love them and move forward with them and have a beautiful life with them. But they need to get out of this like headspace. Yeah, they need to be the one to make the leap. They need to be the one to, step out. Because you're going to be taking a huge leap if you take them back. And that's if you want to take them back, Pisces. You don't have to be with your twin flame, as I said. But I'm definitely feeling here that you guys, someone needs to take, like you both need to take a leap, but I think this person, after everything they've done to you, they need to be the one to extend it to you so that you can be the one to make this decision of whether or not you want to make this leap. Because lack of risk was what they were afraid of before, and now they're not afraid of that. So now it's your turn to be the one to decide if you want to take this risk.